And our next keynote explores how AI technologies are being democratized, bringing enterprise-level capabilities to businesses of all sizes. So ready to unlock the potential of AI in your operations and your business? Sound good? We're going to welcome Dr. Sammane, CEO of TheoSim Corp, and our bronze sponsor back to the stage, which a big round of applause. Good morning. How are you doing today? Fantastic.
Hello, everyone. So, hello, everyone. Who are you? You are executive, right? So, why we are here? We are here for the CXO. C, executive, you are here. X can stand for a lot of things. Innovation, business, right? Financial. But O stand for opportunity. Officers too, but opportunities. We are here because of opportunities. Dubai is the city of opportunities, and there is no way to think about a better opportunity in our lifetime than AI. So AI is the opportunity of our lifetime. Let me tell you a nice story about opportunities. Yahoo. Do you remember the reign of Yahoo when it was a search engine? There was two funny students who started an algorithm called PageRank, and they went to a company at that time called Alta Vista. By the way, Alta Vista was bought by Yahoo. And they wanted to sell it for $1 million, 1998. And they said, we want $1 million and we go back to our school. We don't want to do business. They told them, go away. You know, time goes by and the company who became not PageRank, they changed the name, is now, I checked today, worth $2 trillion. By the way, PageRank, it's not because of the web page. It's his name, Larry Page. Okay. So that was, I think, where is Yahoo? Yes, by the way, where is Yahoo? Yahoo, I think in 2017 was sold for Verizon for $350 million. And the 1 million, they said, no, go away. 2 trillion? I will tell you a personal story. That's 2012, February 21. I was in my office. At that time, I was managing a pharmaceutical company. Don't ask me why I was managing a pharmaceutical company. That's another story. Anyway, I was managing a pharmaceutical company, and someone came to me and he started talking about this innovative, amazing idea when you can program RNA. And whatever you program, the organism will be able to do stuff just by programming. I said, okay, it's the 21st of February, it's my anniversary. I don't have time for science fiction. I want to celebrate with my wife. This is why I remember the date. Okay, I show him the door nicely, but didn't give him that attention. You know what's the name of the company? They offered me at that time for $1 million, 10%, Moderna. So the science fiction technology worked. That was a big missing opportunity. Now I don't feel good. Just every time I talk about the story, the company now is how much? 400 billion? And it worked. think about it. If someone tells you I can program DNA, it's still science fiction for me, but it's working now. It's become science with no fiction. So time goes by. I will tell you now about a good story. Enough with the missing opportunity. This is one of the best opportunity I enjoyed in my life. So in 2015, I was talking with our marketing director about a way to improve sales. And we came by this amazing tools that can do automation, can send requests for connection LinkedIn, automatic messages. And I told him, let's try it. And at that time, he was afraid for his name. He said, I don't want to spam people. So I have a background in automatic reasoning. I did my PhD, in fact, in automatic theorem proving. So I don't know why I was managing pharmaceutical company again. But anyway, for the sake of science, we invented a profile. By the way, this is the picture of the profile. And we programmed, at that time, AI was not a thing. People don't know what's AI. I didn't call it even AI at that time. I call it automatic profile that can talk with people. So we implemented Sarah Romdell. Even the picture, now it's an improved one, but at that time it was generated by AI too. And it worked. So this chatbot AI, Sarah Romdell, didn't only brought sales, it multiplied our sale by 400% in less than a year and put us on the map. And at that time, I will tell you, it was 2015. LinkedIn was not aware of what's happening around. So we could send thousands of messages per day. Of course, just for your information, Sarah Romdell profile is closed and no more Sarah Romdell. Now they have restriction. At that time, I said, okay, let's do it quickly because the same way I thought about it, I think I will not be the only one. Today, I think LinkedIn is invaded by chatbot. So it was my first AI use in business. And not only it increased income, it's not just a chatbot, it's a new kind of workers. It's a digital worker, a worker that never got tired, never asked you for a raise or vacation. It's really a great thing. By the way, funny things, we are talking about merger and acquisition. One of the major competitors, he had like an investor and he wanted to date Sarah Romdell. And he asked me very badly, how I can meet her? I told him, when you purchase my company, I will let you meet her. Okay, he doesn't talk to me anymore. Because after that, I showed him it was a profile. He got mad at me. But anyway, he purchased the company. Now, the phenomenon of ChatGPT. You know, ChatGPT, when it started, it was a demo project for AI. It was supposed to show people this amazing technology, how you can use it. From the name, even the name is silly, ChatGPT. Just go and chat with the AI. But the amazing, let's call it become a sensation, start people finding use for it. I remember the first videos, how to become rich from ChatGPT. I think all of you heard this kind of things, and how to make money from ChatGPT. But ChatGPT is not a business application, just a chat. It's a consumer tool. Business needs specialized AI solutions. And I know they start doing custom and stuff. And by the way, they are stealing the ideas of the startups around them. Every time there's someone nice, okay, let's build it inside the ChatGPT. But anyway, ChatGPT never, and it will never be, I think, a business solution. That doesn't mean I don't like it. OpenAI, as a developer of large language model, is one of the best. Maybe the best with Anthropic, both of them are great, but it's not a business application. So what's the truth about AI? A lot of hype, a lot of potential, but there is a lot of application. You can use it for your business in a lot of ways. I wrote a book called The Singularity of Hope. And it's about human-centric approach to AI. In fact, human touch you cannot replace. We human, we have superpower, intuition, and empathy. So this is my personal belief, but I'm not the only one. There is a lot of scientists, when I say a lot, more than 14, I counted, who thinks we are somehow a quantum algorithm as a human. So that means we are not computational. We don't work the same way as AI at all. And intuition is a very complex process. In fact, because I think it's a quantum algorithm, we cannot describe it in the traditional math or traditional AI we have right now, or generative AI. And imagine mixing both. This is what was my book is about trusting your intuition and using AI tools. And I said the problem is not that AI become human-like. The problem we human in the last 50 years, we are behaving like machine. We are asking people to use SOP, to follow rules, to not innovate, not to be creative, most of the time, indirectly, because let's be honest, SOP, it's a standard operating procedure. Don't tell me it's creativity. It's not. The other power we have is empathy. It was amazing. I heard a lot of empathy today, so that's easy. I don't need to repeat. Empathy is very important in the way we take decisions. Team building. And by the way, we human, we learn with love. We are not machine learning. I heard a lot of my friend in computer engineering who tells you learning algorithm. Like it's the same as how we learn. It's not true. Babies, they learn from their parents because they love their parents and their parents love them back. And even later in life, if you like something, you learn it quickly. And we struggle to learn something we don't like. Okay. This is the real AI. It's a kitten that wears an Iron Man suit. It's still a kitten, right? And it's cute. But it has some abilities, right? So AI can help you write a symphony, but it will never be a Mozart. Let's be honest. It will be a composition of what you feed it the AI and call it learning algorithm. But anyway, it's not really learning, it's feeding data to a software. But however, musicians can be inspired by AI created music and create a masterpiece using AI. That's something else. So the future, I'm here to tell you how to use AI to your benefit, not ChatGPT. So if it's not ChatGPT, what it is? So we are talking today about what we call agentic paradigm. That means, see at the base here, this is the large language models, ChatGPT, or if you want Gemini, or this is the Meta sign, that means the Llama and the other models, surrounded by your knowledge base, not ChatGPT learning, what you need the application to do. Then you have the agent, which means abilities, the Iron Man suit, sending emails, making phone calls, writing, maybe later in life also 3D printing, right? Could be any ability or something you arm your kitten with. Chatbot. Yes, but it's not ChatGPT. It's a chatbot that can do the abilities. It can connect to your knowledge base. And finally, natural language processing request. I heard yesterday a lot of people talking about database and queries. I will tell you, it's not future. It's now. These are things of the past. Today, you can connect your agent to your business intelligence suite and talk to your data. And it's very difficult, by the way. I was in the other day with my programmers talking about how to improve the way we work in TheoSim, and they are still thinking in forms and database. And we don't need to. I told them, just try every time you have this, try to deleted and put the large language model into the action. And it's amazing how we can really grow from structured data to non-structured data in space of 3 years. And it's working, by the way. Like I was worried in the beginning, maybe it will be slow. No, it's better even than the SQL server that we had used for years. So this is an example of an agent that you build just for your information in 10 minutes these days. So you connect an interaction method, here it's a chat, to a large language model, OpenAI. You give it a memory, you give it a purpose. In this case, it was summarizing a Wikipedia page automatically, so you chat with Wikipedia. And finally, I added something else fancy here. I said HTTP request, because here it's not my data. So I want my company to chat with Wikipedia while knowing all our regulations, internal regulations. So that was fun. The RAG revolution, retrieval augmented generation. What's that? It's a new way somehow to put your data inside the logic of the large language model. So suddenly they are one. I think I have a bit, yeah, I have this one, it's even better. So your data become in what we call vector database. We can do semantic research, but also you have the large language model, and the interaction sometimes is so magical. Every time I show it to a client, he couldn't believe how fast, good, and intuitive it is. He doesn't need to do forms or query anymore to speak with the data they need. Even the other day, someone had like an audit from a client, and the audit was like 15 pages of questions. Just unloaded into the system they have built for them, and the system answered the audit. Of course you need a human. I taught that in my book. You need a human to go over the results. You have a kitten wearing an Iron Man that worked for you, so you still need to check the results. But however, I remember the team used to do this paper audit of 15 pages. It needed at least a week, and we still need to read it. So in TheoSim, we are empowering company with super intelligence. But the super intelligence doesn't come from AI. It comes from mixing your own knowledge as a company, as a team, with AI. So we build custom solutions. We have different platforms, and why I'm talking about it, it's about identifying that you have different levels. So this nice robot here is the task that really AI can do. And there is a lot of things AI can be autonomous and fine. In the middle, it's the custom tool I was talking with you about, like whatever knowledge base, agent, automation you will build for your company. The last one is very tricky, is Haya virtual assistant, which is we didn't release yet. So it does not exist yet, but in 2 months it will be. And this is practically is what I told you about somehow, blending human intuition with AI. And hopefully that will change the way we work. I will not go over a demo here. It's not the venue for that. But let me just summarize the approach, the new paradigm that you need in your company. And what you need is, of course, define the requirement. And this is tricky. I was yesterday in a panel, I told people, most of the time we don't know because it's a new technology. So it takes exploration. And it's very funny because sometimes this exploration can be helped using AI as well. So you can speak with the chatbot a little bit. And advice for that, Anthropic, it's amazing for this kind of things, which means specification requirement, better than ChatGPT. If you want to write a book, ChatGPT is better. But if you want to write requirement and specification, Anthropic is good. But why? Because you need AI to help you to figure out how to build an AI custom for you. So the next step is to apply the RAG approach that I told you about. Then maybe, and this is only if you have big solutions or big information, you need to fine tune the AI. Most of the time, I don't think so. It's possible these days just to go directly with RAG. And RAG, by the way, it's not uh, that adjusting the large language model for your need. No, it's not. It's mostly um, much more simpler than that. So it takes 1 day or two if your requirements are ready and your knowledge base is ready to implement RAG. Then, of course, deploy the AI agents. And here it's tricky. This task, of course, depends on the company, depends on your need. And what kind of AI agents? I will show you some example later that we developed and we discussed, and how this can be really variable. And it's up to you as a leader, as executive, to define things that make sense to you. Of course, financially, but also in terms of empowering your team to do their job better. The human insight integration. How you will implement a workflow where humans are inside your loop. The worst thing in your case is to make errors. It will be unforgivable. If you have hallucinations that are delivered directly to your clients, that's not good. And I have seen that, unfortunately, even with me. Some people send me files. I know it's ChatGPT, and I see the hallucination, and okay, what do you want me to tell you? Even one time, one client, I thought he will be huge. I worked 1 week preparing a proposal because he used ChatGPT. So he sent me, it was the first time I received this kind of thing. He sent me 40 pages of requirement. It's all apparently hallucination. I was sitting with him and said, what? We need that. I show him the file. I said, sorry. I sent it without reading it. Okay. So at least I know that sometimes that happens now. We are using AI too much to the point that sometimes we don't see that it's hallucinating or saying things that cannot be done. This is an example of a system. I call it financial analysis system. So that exists. It's not an assumption or something. We built it for a client. And what does that system do? So it has like different components. Okay, I will start with the easiest one. It's down there, the real-time data agents. And this is easy. It's AI agents that monitor market data feeds. And these days, all kind of numbers are in feeds. So you can have AI that monitors them. Then you have tracker agents that go and check the pricing. In this case, it was precious metals and crypto. Market agent, and this is more checking the regulation aspect of the market, what's going on. And finally, analyzer that go and take this information and make trend prediction stuff, but not to give you advice. At the end, it's sent to a dashboard, and this dashboard is designed by the client to make sense of the information. But these agents are working every day and giving these information and intelligence to the client. This is an example of something that I remember we used to have teams to do that. Of course, we'll not replace the decision at the end. We still need to have a mastermind. But oh my God, suddenly we have a lot of kittens with Iron Man armors. This is another system. And this is we built for a partner company called Trelexa. In fact, I'm the CEO of both. And this one is very tricky because it uses AI to build authority online. And it's weird how authority these days can be measured and implemented. So what does that system do? It goes to the press, let's call it infrastructure that we have online. Press releases, articles, blogs, but also social media, podcast appearances, TV, and scan that. And communicate and give you metrics, but also multiply. So take from this outlet to this outlet. And it's amazing how these things are programmed because they love each other. Like Google SEO love news wires and websites. So If you start connecting them using AI agents, this is the new system we developed, you are building authority quickly. Like what people used to do in years, now it can be in months. And of course, this is an example, again, it's not a demo, of how a custom AI platform should be. So there is, of course, the assistant, the chats that everyone is familiar with, the workflows that you need to define for your business, and of course, the knowledge base. And this one should be extendable automatically. It's not something you add manually, otherwise no sense. This is a kind of assistance you develop. Of course, there is the out-of-the-box Claude, but you can have public relation assistant. You can have strategic decision-making assistant. You can have a lot of solutions. So let's go back to the missing opportunities. Don't do what I did with Moderna or what Yahoo did with Google. Don't miss the boat of AI. Please act now. The cost of hesitation is huge. Huh? Fear is a mind killer. AI is the investment of lifetime. Someone said before me, we need to invest in ourselves at least 10%, right? I think with AI, you don't need 10%, maybe 2-3%, but the reward is huge, maybe 400%, as that happened with me with Sarah Rombel. So let's become chef, and X here is a multiplication, opportunities, officers. And the AI revolution is now, huh? By the way. It's not the future. It's already happening. Maybe we are behind already and we don't know. And by the way, we have an initiative. We are looking to help 25 executives to showcase their achievement using our platform. So if you are interested, talk with our team. And thank you. Thank you very much.
Incredible. Wow. Thank you, Dr. Sam. I feel like that blew my mind. Anybody else feeling like, wow, it's almost too fast for the human mind to even conceptualize, but fantastic. You created that whole platform?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got one question. Anyone have a question for him? I got many. Anybody around AI? He's clearly an expert. Challenge? Nope. Oh, it does? I'm overwhelmed. Anyone else overwhelmed?
Let's use the human superpower, right?
Yeah.
What's your intuition tells you? What's your business needs? That's how it starts. There is a lot of things. That's what I showed you, right? But you don't need everything, maybe. Mm-hmm. I think trust your intuition. We have this superpower. Mm-hmm. Where's the problem in your business that you think you need AI to solve?
So I've used it to help with creating PIPs, performance improvement plans for underperforming individuals. So I have used it, but I need to use it more. I need to just continue to use it because I am that overachiever. I want to do it myself, but I need to work a little bit smarter instead of so hard. Thank you.
I love that. Use your intuition. Give him a round of applause, Dr. Sam. This conversation can go for a while.